Hi, okay, so we're going to talk about calories today. Calories are going to are building blocks of our body. Calories come from proteins, it comes from carbohydrates, it comes from fats. Um, all three are fundamentals of our diet. We need a good rotation of them all. We need them all. We shouldn't restrict anything. We just need to monitor what goes in. So the number one thing that you need to find out is what your basal metabolic rate is. Your basal metabolic rate is your metabolism, is how fast your metabolism is a minimum amount of calories that your body needs to survive. So to do this, I've always used a website called active.com. This helps, gives me my basal metabolic rate, and then from then I can start to work out how many calories I need, whether I want to gain weight, gain muscle, or whether I want to lose body fat. So if I go to active.com and I put in my details, it's going to ask me for my gender, male, my height is 6'2", my weight, my age, we won't mention them, but it spits out my basal metabolic rate as 2,118 calories per day, and that's minimum. So if I wasn't to move, then I would still need 2,118 calories for my body to function, to move. Yeah, the basal metabolic rate is to feed your active. It's to feed your active bones, your active metabolism. So your metabolic rate is made up of everything that's active inside your body. So your organs, your muscles, your brains, your heart, anything that's active. What's not active is body fat. So we want to get rid of the body fat that's not active, but we want to maintain our muscle mass and our metabolic rate. So what we have to do is we take that figure of 2,118, and to start with, if I'm looking to lose weight, then I'm going to aim for 200 calories under per day. So I'm going to be 1,918 calories per day. That's going to help me become in what's called a calorie deficit, meaning that my body needs 200 calories. Where's it going to get it from? It's going to go to fat, turn that back into sugar, and we're going to use that as energy. That's basics of how our body functions. But those 1,918 calories needs to be separated into 40% protein, 30% carbohydrates, and then 30% fats. That's what I found works for me, and what I found works for my clients. It's a nice sort of middle of the range, and the emphasis on protein, because protein helps your body become what's called fat adapted. And fat adapted means that your body uses fat as fuel rather than sugar. So finding out your basal metabolic rate is of number one importance. And then there's plenty of apps that you can use where you can enter your metabolic rate and then track your food. Tracking your food to that 200 calories under, making sure you go through 14 days of that, and seeing how that works. If we go too far and we start to take off 800 calories, then our body just won't be able to function. You won't have enough food and sugar for your brain. Things start to be clouding, you have no energy, and you won't be able to train. That is not maintainable. So what we're looking to do is to take small steps, a little bit at a time, and if we're consistent, then we're going to get results.